Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. My name is Ed, and this is a stream on YouTube. Look at that. How's everybody doing? Um, I'm doing an impromptu stream. It's happening. It's happening right now. So if you're here, oh, Spencer, not very impromptu if I'm here before Ed. That's fair. That is fair. I was getting ready, you see. I was getting myself together. I was doing my important chi exercises. Oh, shush. Technicalities. It's 4 o'clock somewhere. Plus, I mean, aren't you? Wait, no, you're on the East Coast. Never mind. For the West Coasters, it's still day drinking. For the next one of these, though, I am going to call it Double D with Double D. Day drinking with Ed. That's what we're going to call it. How's everybody doing? Oh, hey, Crafty God 77, a Duke fan apparently. He says he was watching our advent video for today, then saw this when he finished. Perfect timing. Isn't that awesome? What's all this then? I just finished a tasting. I just finished a virtual tasting for some people out on the East Coast. I figured I had some time just to hang out. And so I'm doing a stream. I got all the gear set up already, so why the hell not? I was using it for the tasting, so I'm doing it. Yeah, we're doing some JD. We're doing the JD. What is this? Single barrel proof. Look at that, baby. If it would focus. Yeah, there it is. That's my guy. That's my guy right there. Nick Lovin, what are we drinking? What are you drinking? What is everyone drinking? What's everybody drinking tonight? Or today? It is kind of tonight at this point. Fine, whatever. It's not day drinking. It's early evening drinking. Because why the hell not? They were good. They were good fries. They were very good fries. They had, the peppery, I don't know what you put on them, paprika or something. They were like the seasoned kind of crispy, spicy fries. Yeah. What time of day does day drinking officially start? Well, here's the thing. Anytime you wake up, right? Well, no, I guess if you wake up at like 4 a.m, it's not really day drinking. Okay. 1 o'clock. No, let's see. Okay, 3 o'clock. I'm going to say 3 o'clock is the cutoff for night drinking. Once you get past 3 o'clock, you've officially entered day drinking. And I'd say like 4 o'clock-ish is probably the end of day drinking. So yes, I'm over the time limit in my time zone. However, for our California friends, I'm still day drinking. So that counts. Hey, what's going on, Jason? Good to have you in. Old Forester, nice. 1910, 1897. Oh, Bottle and Bond. I always recommend that to folks. Old Granddad 114. Very good. Oh, Double Oak. Hey, Miss Ardolino, how are you now? Brad Leclerc's. Got to do the parenting. That's fair. That's only fair. You got to take care of the wee gremlins. The wee gremlin people. And then... Floyd says he sold me on the JD, the single barrel proof. Yeah. It's good, right? It's good. This single-handedly converted me from Jack Daniels, not a hater. I wouldn't say I was a Jack Daniels hater, but a Jack Daniels dismisser into like, a Jack Daniels fan. Not necessarily of their whole line, not all of it maybe, but certainly of this product. Yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome. We blew through this at my store. I went in today. I had to buy some bottles for a tasting. I'll tell you about that in a second. But yeah, I went into the store today. We're totally out of this. We are completely out of this. So yeah, it's nuts. It is nuts. I love it. I love it. So big, so oaky, so peppery. With like that sweet Laffy Taffy kind of thing. Saltwater taffy. It's good. It's really good. It's really good. Rested rye. Okay, nice. Nice. Yeah, Floyd, the proof is a little scary. What is my bottle was 64 or something? 64.95. The proof is getting crazy. I just picked up, actually, and I should thank Uncle Buck for this. Uncle Buck threw me a super chat, which is super generous. Uncle Buck threw me a super chat to go buy Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. This is the C920. I'll probably drink a little bit of this after I finish up with the Jack. But yeah, he was like, go buy some frickin' C920. And this is sitting at 66.4%. That is less than 4 points away from hazmat proof. Like, this is 4 points away from like not being legal to take on a fucking plane. It's ridiculous. At some point, people are going to start aging barrels like in high heat and dry, like purposely, like Texas style aging barrels in rick houses with high heat, like low humidity or whatever, and just purposely ratcheting up these bottles just to get as high a proof as possible. And you know what? I will fucking buy it. I don't have any problem being a proof whore. I don't have any problem being a proof whore. I will, you make something at like 72% alcohol, I will buy it. I will certainly buy it. And I will drink it. I'll probably try it neat. We'll see if I live, but I'll probably have to add some water at some point because I am not Superman as much as I tell myself. But yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into the Elijah in a second. Oh, I do have something else to show you guys. Hold on. I do have something else to show you guys. This is kind of fun. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to drink any of this on the channel. Unfortunately, it kind of sucks. But let me go grab it real quick because it's fun. So, this time of year is incredibly busy, both at the store. It's crazy at the store right now. But also for people wanting to do like holiday tastings. So this week I've got 3 tastings. I just did one for some folks out on the East Coast doing it virtual. I've got another virtual one tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And then I also have an in-person one tomorrow. So I went and grabbed some bottles for that. And one of the bottles, I was originally going to do some barrel proof, Elijah Craig barrel proof for these folks. But I couldn't get it for reasons. But what I did get is a little bit of this. The sad part of this is I don't know if we're actually going to be able to drink any of this, like do a review or have it on stream or whatever. Which kind of sucks because I got to bring it to the tasting. Like I got to bring it to the tasting tomorrow and fucking leave it there because they bought it. I paid for it with their money. Maybe they'll be nice enough to let me keep the neck pour and me and Erica can drink it. But yeah, it's kind of disappointing. Like it'll be fun. I'll get to drink it with them. I'll get to do the little tasting with them. So that's nice. But yeah, I'll at least get to try it. But yeah, it's disappointing to not be able to have this on the channel for a proper video. C'est la vie. That is what it is. What are you gonna do? You gotta live with that. I mean, I'm getting paid. They bought that with their money. I just provide it. They're getting paid to do. They're paying me to do the tasting, so it's their whiskey. But yeah. Oh well, I'll get to taste that at least. That'll be fun. Hey, ADHD, the best whiskey taster in the world, coming down to slum it with the rot gut, folks. What's up, man? How you doing? You know, I was saying to somebody, I really want to do what was it? The Apocalypse show was that Will Forte. I want to do a whiskey themed parody of that. What is it? Last Man on Earth. Because you always say you remind me of him. You always said that, and I want to do that now. I want to do a parody of that show, but whiskey themed. But good to see you, buddy. Eli Cook, what's going on, my man? Yeah, nothing. I just finished up a virtual tasting. I had the equipment set up, so I figured I'd pop on. Nick Lovin bought the rye, and it was very sweet. The JD rye, the new single barrel proof. Is that the one? I don't know. I don't know which one he's referring to, but I'm excited for that one. Although it's very sweet, that doesn't sound like my kind of rye. I don't know. I like a spicy rye. I like a really spicy dry rye. Hey, 2-bit steak. Yeah. No, I really want to do that, and because that's the thing. That's the thing I was thinking about for the new year. And we're gonna put up a video about this and talk about it a little bit. But for the new year, I really want to do more scripted programming, like scripted content, not just the reviews, not just the day-to-day videos. I want to do more of the like cutesy, satirical parody kind of videos. Because I mean, I like doing those. They're fun. People seem to enjoy them. We'll find out. Yeah. And the only thing with that is that it may mean we have to do fewer just daily reviews, because those scripted videos take a while to write, to shoot, to edit. Like, they take way, way longer than just sitting down, drinking whiskey with Erica and finishing it up. Like, we're gonna have to do green screen stuff. We're gonna do a bunch of stuff. So it may mean if we're going to do more of that scripted content, that may end up meaning we're going to have to cut back on the 3-a-week, just like review stuff. I'm kind of playing around with it right now, what that's going to look like, what I'm thinking. But we're going to talk to you guys about it. We're going to put up a video, ask your guys' opinions before we make any big changes. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah. Oh, single barrel, but not the barrel proof. Okay. I haven't actually had the single barrel, which is funny because I usually hoover up every single rye I possibly can. Although, then again, I was kind of dismissive of Jack before this little fella. So I wasn't really looking to grab it. You know, I wasn't really looking at that rye with any kind of interest before now. I'm curious. And I am, if their barrel proof rye is anywhere half as good as the barrel proof base product, I think it'll be a great addition. A great addition to the line. God, this stuff is so good. It's just so good. Ooh. You know, and here's my thing too, I think about it, is that there are certain, like, for example, 1792 full proof is good neat, but it kicks. It kicks like a son of a bitch, right? That thing kicks like a motherfucker. To my mind anyway. As opposed to this little baby, this has a lot of that like same oakiness, maybe not as much spice. It's not quite as rye spicy, but it's got a lot of that same oakiness, a lot of that same chewiness. It's got even more fruit, and I have no problem drinking it neat. Like 1792, like whatever that's at, 62.5, feels way hotter to me than this one at 64, which is good. It's good. I like it. I don't know about you guys. I tend to not like to put water in my whiskey. If you've watched any of our videos, I'm sure you're aware of that at this point. Erica and I both, neither of us really usually like to put water in whiskey. I think 1792 full proof's really the kind of the exception to the rule with that one. Just because, yeah, that one does come off as really hot for me. Good. Don't get me wrong. Very good. Little hot, though. Little hot. Mm. 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 Tell you what, I'm going to break out another glass. Let's try a little bit of this Elijah in comparison. We did take the neck pour off of this the other night, and we're going to do a full review. We're going to do a full review on this. But I'm going to just get a little bit in now. This is the C920. This is the one a lot of people were saying was like their favorite, I guess, at least in recent memory. And again, thank you so much to Uncle Buck for kicking out a super chat to help me buy this. Like, dude, totally unnecessary, but totally appreciated. That's awesome. So, oh look, we got 20 in the chat for a very, very impromptu, totally unplanned whiskey stream. So that's fun. That's fun. If you don't mind hitting that like button, it sure is appreciated. Helps the channel out, don't you know? Or not. Hit the dislike button if you want to. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'm drinking whiskey. I don't give two shits. Ooh, okay. Maybe just because I'm coming off this. Maybe because I'm just coming off this JD over here. It may just because I'm, my perception of whiskey right now is kind of colored by the JD, but this smells. Oh, you know what it smells like? It smells like tobacco, leather, and baking soda. I'm getting I know baking soda doesn't really have a smell exactly. I don't know how to describe it. I know baking soda doesn't have a big smell. It's just whatever. But it's weird. It has a very slight. And you may think that sounds bad, but I actually like that. It's a very dry, nutty, tobacco, leather, interesting thing going on there. AD saying C920 is crazy good. Yeah, that's why I figured I had to get one. And well, Uncle Buck encouraged me as well. So let's get a sip. Wow. No, that is. I gotta say, the neck pour on this, when I took it off a couple days ago, the neck pour on this did not do it justice. It didn't. Now that this has had a minute, wow. This actually, yeah. I can see why people were raving about this. I get it now. I'm going to get another taste. Yeah, man. It reminds me of red vines and cherry cola and frickin' something spicy, something herbal thing. But that cherry cola, red vines, red fruit kind of thing, it fades into this cool I was gonna say cantaloupe, a melony fruitiness. Damn, that is cool. I don't think I've had an Elijah Craig that's quite like that. They've certainly had similar elements. They've certainly had similar elements. But this one, I don't think I've ever had that interesting melony kind of thing. Yeah, that finish stays with you. That cantaloupe-y thing. God damn. That is good. That is fucking good. Holy shit. Whew. I like it. I like it a lot. Nick Lovin. Is the only way to get used to higher proof is to just keep drinking, or is there a secret to it? That's a good question. I think for me, I certainly did. I kind of ramped it up. I started with a lot of 40%ers, as everyone does. or most people. I did a lot of 40 percenters. Then you start getting into like the 46s and the 50s, and you're kind of like, oh, this has more flavor. The thing to remember, though, is that you don't have to drink it at barrel proof. You can enjoy barrel proof products and drink them watered down or slightly watered down or on ice. I don't give a shit. Drink it how you like. I think it's if you really like that big punchy flavor, yeah, drink it at barrel proof. But they're designed to be so that they can take a little water and hold up and do some cool shit. Like you don't have to drink super hazmat-y shit. If you want to put a little water in, do it, man. But yeah, I think you kind of just got to keep drinking it. Also, I did find, like, for example, if with me, I have acid reflux. So once I got that under control, I found it a lot easier to drink high proof whiskey because I wasn't having like that acidic pop up. Because if you have like acid reflux and you're getting that acidic pop up back into your mouth, it makes the alcohol taste more burny. So if you have something like that, anything like that, get that under the control. That always helps. Also, what you're eating. If you're eating before or with your whiskey, that can make a big difference too. Like I always find that if I eat and then try to drink like really high proof whiskey, it tastes more alcoholic. Because when you eat, there's more acids or whatever the fuck. I'm not a chemist. I don't know how the fuck it works. But there's more acids in your mouth. And then when you drink the alcohol after, it tastes more alcoholic because your mouth is less prepared for it, basically. Again, not a biologist. I don't know exactly how it fucking works. But just some ideas. But again, you don't have to, if you like barrel proof whiskey, like watered down, you can water it down to whatever works for you. And that's a good value right there, Like add some water to it, it lasts longer. There you go. Jermaine, what's going on, my dude? How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Hope everything is going well in your neck of the woods. Yeah, we got quite a few people in here for just an off-the-cuff bullshit stream. I appreciate it. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm just going to hang out with this for a while. There's an interesting... I'm trying to nail down what the spicy note is on this. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Mustard seed. Yeah, because it's not black pepper. It's not like a green spice. You know what I mean? It's more. It's not like fennel. It's not fennel. It's not black licorice. It's not like a green spice, like a rosemary or a thyme. And it's definitely got a little bit of that spice there, which I like. But it's coming off like a, what was I going to say? It's got like that interesting toasted wood, but that tannicness has a funny that mustard seed or brown mustard kind of smell to it. Brown mustard mixed in with like a pipe tobacco. Like not cheap. This doesn't smell like cheap ass tobacco. This isn't fucking, you're not drinking some fucking or smoking some fucking cheap ass goddamn light cigarette. This isn't fucking Marlboro Ultralights. This is like pipe tobacco. This is like pure, like nice, pure cut Turkish bullshit. You know what I mean? I don't actually smoke, so I don't know if that's good shit, but I've heard of it, and so probably is. The nose on this is awesome. Floyd just picked up Writer's Tears Cast Strength. Yeah, my dude. That's awesome. Yeah, I would love to get my hands on some of that. I don't think it's ever going to see Wisconsin. I might have to get it off of Celtic Whiskey Shop. The other thing, I'm definitely going to be buying some Blue Spot. I keep saying it, but the money isn't quite there for the shipping costs right now for Blue Spot from Ireland. I may have to wait a minute, but eventually I want to get it. I want to get that before Christmas. So I think I might have to wait for one more paycheck, and then we should be good on that. Hey, what's up, Roop? Yeah, skip the chili Doritos. But that is a thing. That's a thing I talk a lot about with tastings, for example. If you don't know, I run Whiskey Experience MKE. Go to we-mke.com, blah, blah, blah. You guys don't give a shit. But when I'm doing a tasting, a lot of people want to do food pairings. And I feel like more so than with wine, especially with wine and beer to a certain extent, you got to be careful when you're doing food pairings with whiskey. You want something robust enough that it tastes good and it stands up to the whiskey and complements it, but you don't want something that is too hot, that is going to make the alcohol feel excessive. That's why I generally think of whiskey as a after dinner drink or a drink with dessert. I would say like chocolate. Chocolate's always a good one. Mint, anything with mint in it. I mean, there's a reason that the mint julep is a classic. And that's more for bourbon though. But with Scotch, like Scotch, honey, fish, anything smoked, stuff for Isla. You don't want to go too spicy, too flavorful, but you got to have something that'll stand up to that smoke. Or you can go the opposite direction, kind of do a contradiction, do something very sweet, light and sweet, lemony maybe. But yeah, I always encourage people to think of it more as a dessert drink rather than something to eat with a really hearty meal. Drink wine with a meal, drink whiskey with dessert. That's what I figure. And drink beer always. Beer kind of goes with everything. Hey, what's up, Edward Fromel? Good to see you. Making a 50-50 blend of Eagle Rare and Stag Junior, batch 10. All right. I can't imagine that would be bad. I got to believe that's going to be pretty fucking decent. Oh my God. I have so many. Also, shit. I have other things to show you guys. Motherfucker, I keep leaving them in the other room. Okay. I'm putting the stream on pause for a second so I can run and get this. Can you tell this was an impromptu stream, that I wasn't prepared for this at all? Don't leave. I'm going to be right back. All right. So here we go. Scotty McElfresh, who I don't think is in the chat right now, but is a wonderful dude and a big supporter of the channel. Super cool dude. He sent me a package today, totally out of the blue. I had no idea it was coming, and I'm super excited for this shit. So he was watching a video and heard me mention that I would drink new make rye, right? And dude went ahead and sent us two things. Oh, Fulmer. Is that good? I haven't bought it yet. I've heard there's some bugs. I've heard there's quite a few bugs. I've been nervous to buy it. But how is it? Like, would you recommend it? Because if you recommend it, I'll buy it tonight. I'll buy it tonight. I gotta trust other Edwards. You gotta talk about me. You can talk about me to my face. I don't give a shit. I know I'm terrible. All right, but Scotty McElfresh, super cool dude. He sent me a couple of things. One, new riff, new make rye mash. Holy fuck. I don't know where he found this. I don't know where he got this, or if there's someone selling it, or if he had to go to the distillery, or what the fuck. But this is awesome. This is getting its own video. For sure. For sure. I am definitely doing just a whole video just on this baby. So that is going to be fun. I am excited to see what this has in store. So super excited for that. Hold off till February. Okay. Cool. I don't know if I can do that. I'm a very impatient person. I have a penchant for just buying shit. You know what I mean? And then the other thing he sent, which is serendipitous for if you've been watching the Advent calendar, you know, Buffalo Trace, White Dog, the Rye Mash. This is awesome. So we've already got tomorrow's video for the Advent calendar shot. So that's in the bag. That's good. And actually, you guys are going to love it. It's very cute. Erica came up with something really good. But for the day after, oh, he is here. Yeah. How you doing, my man? Yes. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm so excited for this. Dude, this is so exciting. This is awesome. Yeah, so it's from the distillery. That's so cool, dude. But yeah, so I've decided that I'm hijacking not tomorrow's, but the next day's Advent video. We're doing Buffalo Trace White Dog Rye Mash. That's happening. That is happening. I might have a little bit of this tonight, in fact, and then have the rest of it on stream, or not on stream, on the video. Yeah, dude. I'm sorry if you don't want me using your real name on here, 2-Bit. I don't know if that's not okay. I'll call you 2-Bit from now on. My bad. Dude, this is awesome. Thank you so much. This is super cool. Let me kill these two. I'll probably take a little bit of a pour off of this one right quick before I finish up the stream. I'm not going to have this go too long because, you know, impromptu and all that. I'm sure you guys have other things to do, better things to do with your time than listen to this jagoff ramble about whiskey. God damn, this C920 is really, really good. Honestly, I love Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof, but fucking A, this C920 blows it out of the water. God damn, this is good. Me and Eric are going to sit down, do a full video with this for sure. Hey, Mr. Moody, what's the word? How are you now? Good to see you. And thank you. Yeah, isn't this? It's a new shirt. My ma bought it for me. Nice tartan shirt. And you know what's funny? I definitely like want clothes for Christmas nowadays. When I was a kid, I hated it. I was like, you can give me clothes, just don't give me clothes for Christmas. Like fucking save that shit for fucking St. Stephen's Day, like Boxing Day. You can give me that shit then, but don't you dare fucking give me clothes on Christmas. And now I'm like, fucking give me clothes on Christmas. I need clothes. Give me some pants. I'll take some goddamn pants. Samoa, I assume it's warm and full of professional wrestlers. I don't know if you guys follow professional wrestling, but a lot of professional wrestlers come from Samoa, like The Rock and Roman Reigns and the Wild Samoans and Samoa Joe. Those ones are actually pretty obvious, but yeah. So a lot of Samoan wrestlers. 50-50 blend of Eagle Rare and Stag Junior is excellent. Better than ER on its own. Well, that makes sense, but not better than Stag Junior on its own. That's fair. Stag to me, I don't know if you guys agree with this, but Stag to me tastes like Dr. Pepper that someone poured Cajun spices into. Dustin, it's 4 o'clock somewhere. I had a tasting. I had to get it done. Shush. I couldn't do it beforehand. I had to do it after the tasting. So shush. Shush, shush, shush. But yeah, we'll be doing a proper day drinking stream another time, like noon at some point when I have more time. Right now, things are a little crazy around here. Also, Edward Fulmer, you didn't tell me your opinion of Cyberpunk. Let me know, my dude. I know Nick Lovin was saying he said hold off, but I would love to know your opinion. I know. All kids do. I know. Right? Toys are from the parents. The clothes are from Santa. The parents got to get in good. See, my parents did it the opposite way, though. They let Santa take the credit for the good shit, and then my ma had to be the one to give me the clothes. I was like, but here's the thing. I know I need clothes. When I was a kid, I was like, I know I need clothes. I'll take clothes. I don't give a fuck. But just don't wrap them up and pretend they're a present. You know what I mean? Like, just hand me the clothes the next day. Fucking just hand me the clothes after Christmas. And don't bother wrapping them. Don't do that bullshit. Just don't pretend they're a present. Stack trees like having your balls cuddled up with. Yeah, that's fair. Andrew, what's going on, Mr. Spirell? Good to see you, my dude. Edward is saying it's buggy as hell on PS4, but really fun nonetheless. Yeah, I heard it didn't look as good on Xbox and PS4 as it was supposed to. I've heard that. I was probably going to play it on PC, so I guess that's a benefit for me. But I've heard it's also really buggy on PC. I heard that there was one glitch, and I don't know what mission it was, but apparently you can just walk past all the enemies. The enemies don't even realize you're there. You can just walk past them. That's hilarious. American Samoa full of football players. Western Samoa is full of rugby players. Yeah, they do. A lot of football players come from Samoa. They do grow them big out there. They got some big fellas. 11 years in a row. Hey, what's up, Mr. Ardolino? I saw Mrs. Ardolino's already in, so good to see you too. Yeah, you might as well get toilet paper for Christmas at that point. I tell you what, guys, this bottle of Crag right here, this is going to disappear quick. This is going to disappear really quick. This is really good. God damn. They put out some good shit with this one. Are there a lot of dildos in the game? That sounds like all the more reason to play it to me. Everybody loves a good dildo. Everybody loves a good dildo. They should put that on my tombstone. Just be really confusing for everybody. Like, was that just what he believed, or is that how he died? Like, what happened there? What happened with the dildo? Should we be worried about that? It's time for Jeopardy. Okay. I miss Alex Trebek. I know, like, it's just so sad. Poor Alex. That sucked. Hey, Mr. Parnham, what's going on? Thank you for popping in. Good call. Good call, Kitty. Yeah, unfortunately, we're totally out of it at my store, so this may be the only bottle I ever find, unless I can find it somewhere else at another store. I don't know who else might have it, but I'll have to go looking. Really good shit. Hey, Mr. Gary White, how are you? Good to see you in. Doing the Woodford Reserve Double Oak. Hey, same as Miss Ardolino. That's awesome. Snow day tomorrow. Oh, yeah. You guys over on the East Coast are getting some snow, hey? We were supposed to get a storm, but we really didn't see anything. Not by Wisconsin standards, anyway. Yes, you came in on dildos, Emily. We're talking about cyberpunk, and apparently dildos are very important. Yes, you can choose your schlong size. Yes, I've heard that. Here's my question, though. Is there an option to play as a woman, and can I change the clitoris size? Because as you know, everyone who super chats the Rock Gut Review is officially part of the Colossal Clitoris Coalition. I almost said association. That's not. Colossal Clitoris Coalition. That's what it's called. Super chat now to get a big old clitoris. Oh, I'm sorry, my dude. I'm sorry. I hope you get out of work soon. What is a sequoia? It's what I call my dick. No, that's too far. Too far. I'm dialing that one back. Gonna pull that one back a little bit. Gonna pull that one back to the chest. Yeah, I've got to say, I wasn't sure that I was drinking the Kool-Aid on this, but then Uncle Buck pushed me to buy this, and I got to say, this is awesome. Yeah. If you see a C920 out in the world, out in the wild, go grab that shit. I'm digging it. Big time. That's painful. Is there really any size choice other than Holmes? Well, you could always go with like the Greek ideal and get the little dick with the big balls, like Michelangelo's David, just little itty bitty penis, big old nutsack, nice little scrotum hanging there. Them Greeks, they needed to be able to get that penis into certain places. They had to have they didn't want it too big and doesn't fit. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. You don't want it too big. David was a grower. He wasn't small. Well, to be fair, I'm not a grower or a shower, so, whatever. Like a baby's arm holding an apple. Isn't that a Austin Powers joke? Oh, C920 will probably hit here in January. Where are you? I don't actually know where you're at. Cheech. But yeah, when you see it, give it a go. I heard good things about it, so I won't say I'm pleasantly surprised, but I am happy to know that the hype was for real, I guess I'll say. The hype was real on this one. So, yes, exactly. Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough. And, certain parts of you are elastic enough. Gotta make it look larger by perspective. Exactly. Hey, that's the perfect place to watch the Rock Gut Review. Does anyone remember that video Cast Strength put out a while back where it was Vito drinking in a bathtub? Because if you couldn't figure it out by like the editing and the body proportions, that was me. Yeah. I know, you're all shocked. You're all shocked. But yeah, that was such a weird video. We made that super early in this channel being a thing, and they put it up on their site, just me drinking in a bathtub for 10 straight minutes. It was inspired by what was it? Oh, The Simpsons. Groundskeeper Seamus. A man drinking in a bathtub for a half hour. Yes, you do. You do want it to run on you. Go to Elijah's. Sometimes this is a whiskey channel. Sometimes we talk about genitals. You know, it's whatever is going on that day. Yeah, C920 is really, really good. Yes, and Russell, this is the C920 barrel proof Elijah. I don't know if people saw, but I showed this to people at the beginning. I finally got one of these. Let's get that to focus. Come on, focus. The toasted barrel. The only problem is this isn't for me. This is for a tasting. This is for a tasting I'm doing tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm actually, I'll get to drink it with them, but I don't know if I'll actually get to have it on the channel, which is a little disappointing, but I'm super excited about it anyway. Wasn't into the B520 or the previous two batches. Hesitant to buy the C920. That's fair. However, I don't want to like say go fucking drink it because I said to, but I think it's great. I really, really, really like this. Like I was just raving about how much I love the JD barrel proof, and this thing makes JD barrel proof look like bullshit. So yeah, this thing blows JD out of the water. This is so good. So take that for what you will. Yeah, fair enough, sugar. I haven't seen Bill. Bill shows up on the Advent, but I haven't seen Bill today. Not yet. See, I'm excited for it. I know I've heard some people are like, it's not worth it. Some people aren't, but I'm excited. I'm excited to try it personally. Like here's my thing. If you remember correctly, we had Mitch Weddle, who's the weekend distiller for Heaven Hill not too long ago. And I asked him, are you going to do any finished stuff? Finished Elijah Craig's? And he was saying, oh, well, we did the toasted barrel. And I'm like, I'm excited for that. I think it's interesting. I think it's cool. I like toasted barrel stuff. I like toasted barrel rye. I haven't had a lot of toasted barrel bourbon, to be fair. But I like toasted barrel stuff. But I was like, here's my thing. I would rather them go full force and do like a fucking port barrel. Do a port or a sherry barrel fucking Elijah Craig. I would be full on in for that. That would be awesome. Hey, what's up, John? How you doing? The thing is, I feel like the thing with the Elijah Toasted is it's harder to find. Maybe it's harder to, more time intensive than it is money intensive, at least here in Wisconsin. You got to work harder to find it than it is to, like it costs less than the time it takes to fucking find the goddamn thing. Yeah, I love JD Barrel Proof. I love it. It's great. It really turned me around on this whole goddamn thing, on the whole JD line. But nonetheless, this motherfucker right here kills the son of a bitch. That's fair. I'm not saying I don't like it. I don't like it. I just love it. I just love the other one. Well, that's a position. It is like the night gender a little bit. No, Mitch Weddle's a great guy, though. He works because they distill 24 hours, or 7 days a week. So he works the weekend shifts. Somebody's got to work the weekend shifts. But yeah, he's a really great guy. If you haven't seen that stream, go check it out. It's in the ether somewhere. But yeah, that was a great stream, and he actually gave me a bunch of really sick fucking whiskey to drink during it. So I know you do, Kilko. I know. But yeah, that's the thing though. Like I was saying, he was like, yeah, well, this is our finished Elijah Craig. And like I say, I'm still excited to try it. I'm still super interested. That said, like I would love them to do like a real quote unquote real, a real fucking finish. Port, Madeira, sherry, goddamn, fucking do it in a stout barrel. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's totally fair, my man. Madeira, yeah, for sure. The only thing is, I don't know if I've had a Madeira bourbon. I'm trying to think. I've had Madeira finished Scotch, for sure, but I don't know if I've had a Madeira bourbon. I don't know how that would play. I assume it'd be somewhat similar to port, but I guess we'd have to find out. Yeah, Weddle is good people. Weddle is really good people. I love them. Yeah, they hold the real power. Yeah, right. Exactly. She just lays there. It's not what you thought you were getting. Yeah. No, that's why I thought there was. I mean, it is a finish. Sure, it's not exactly the finish I hope for sure. Yeah. No. Fucking. Well, he worked. Who did he work for? Brown Foreman for a minute. Was it Brown Foreman or I think it was Brown Foreman. I think he worked as a Cooper. He was a fucking Cooper. That guy knows his shit. That guy is awesome. I love him. I think he's Whiskey Wise on YouTube. If you go, he's got a couple videos up. Go follow Whiskey Wise. Weddle is fucking awesome. He knows so much. I like to think I know a little bit about whiskey, like enough to get by, to talk to people about. That guy knows shit I don't think I could ever remember in a million years. He's really good people. I know, and works fucking hard, man. He had that dude's crazy. That dude's crazy. I love him. I love him to death. Oh, is the Joe Mag Cigar Blend Madeira finished? I didn't actually know that. I had no idea. I guess I have had a Madeira finished bourbon. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. I love this JD. This JD is good, but it is flat compared to C920. It really is. Dustin is saying it's not Madeira finished. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's find out real quick. Let's see here. Nope. Dustin's right. It's Armagnac, sherry, and cognac. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. But Eric is saying there is a Madeira finished bourbon from Belle Meade. So I haven't actually gotten to try that. We've got the Belle Meade, the regular, the base product, the reserve up here, but none of the finished. So I'll keep an eye out for that for sure. Reese's peanut butter cups and poor man's Pappy for the win. All right, I like it. Oh, so some of the regular Joe Mag. So some of it is triple casked. Okay. So that's Oloroso, Pedro, and cognac. All right. So they doubled up on the cognac. Got it. Okay. Cool. I like... Yeah, well, some people have argued that it's not day drinking because it's after 5 o'clock or whatever. Fine. I was trying to do a stream earlier, but then I had a tasting, so it ended up being later. Didn't I say Armagnac and Cognac? I thought I said both. I didn't mean they're the same thing. I meant they're both, or they're two different. Whatever. You know what I mean. Travis is throwing some shade. I like you. Oh, did I double up on the cognac? My bad. I meant doubled up on whatever the other one was. Oh, shit. Breckenridge, yeah. And Erica actually just brought home their rum finish Breckenridge. Erica just picked that up. So I'm excited to get that on a video. So what is Cutty Sark? You know, for a long time, like when I was a kid, I was convinced it was Cutty Shark. I think the first time I saw it was in Goodfellas. I saw like the Cutty Sark brand was in Goodfellas when they're stealing all the shit from the restaurant. You know, when they're bringing it into the restaurant and just not paying for it. I was convinced it was Cutty Shark. I was like, what the fuck's a sark? That's not a real word. It's a Cutty Shark. Oh, you guys are cute. Having a domestic in my chat. That's adorable. Yeah, Clipper ship. You know, That's very juvenile, but I love it. I love it. Cutty Shark, do, Cutty Shark. That's the funny thing for me nowadays is that there is a brand called Real McCoy, right? It's a rum brand. But the original Real McCoy was Cutty Sark. Which is funny. So like the rum brand kind of stole their thunder a little bit. But whatever. I guess McCoy ran rum and whiskey, so whatever. It counts, I guess. All right. We just hit 40 people in the stream for like an impromptu bullshit stream. That's awesome. If you haven't hit like yet, please do. I appreciate it because it helps out the channel. I really need to get a wrench in here who can enforce this shit. You know, tell people to like the goddamn stream. Where the fuck's Trev Wilson when you need him? Trev! Get in here and tell people to like my stream. Although he's got his own channel now. He's busy with his own shit. So. Oh, yeah, for sure. I'll rent you. Cheech. I don't know how to do that from StreamYard, but I'll work on it once I finish this up. Oh, hello, Jose. How are you? I don't know if you've been here before, but I'm glad to have you. Mizonara. I do love Mizonara. You know, though, here's my thing. My favorite Mizonara whiskey was not a Japanese whiskey. It was Glendalough. The Glendalough 13 Mizonara finish. That was really good. Yeah. I don't know, like, if you use new-ish Mizonara, it's really good. If you use some bullshit old, you know, used up Mizonara, it tends to be a bunch of bullshit because it's not going to do shit for your whiskey. And at that point, it's just a marketing tool for people to jack off to. So, I don't know. It comes down to cask choice. If you use good casks, it's good. If you don't use good casks, it's bullshit. It's always, I mean, that's true of any kind of cask, I guess. Thank you, Dustin. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Jose. That's awesome. I'm glad to have you in a stream then, my dude. That's awesome. Oh, royalty. Louis the 15th. Bonnie Prince Charles. Henry VIII. You know, and I agree to a certain extent. Speaking of which, I don't know. Hey, 2-Bit, are you still in, my dude? Because I'm gonna break out your gift. 2-Bit sent me this, which is super awesome. I was just saying I really wanted to try rye white dog, and he went out and got this for me. I've never seen this in the wild. I've only seen Mash Bill 1 in the wild. So he was super nice and sent me some of this. Thank you, my dude. Super generous guy. We'll leave this right here. Yeah. Yeah, Buffalo Trace Nano Polish Remover. Exactly. Yeah. Well, I've already been drinking Mash Bill 1 because Erica keeps giving it to me. So whatever. We might as well. Ask Klein and BJ's about that one. Okay. I don't know. There's no way in hell I'm ever going to find it. So I'll have to trust their word on it. Yeah, I don't know. Here's my thing. Fresh Mizonara makes for good shit. People take old ass, tired out Mizonara and they use it to put it in, like they put whiskey in it for a fucking second and then they put that shit on the label. So yeah, that's bullshit. Like if you just put your whiskey in an old, tired ass Mizonara cask for half a second, so you can put Mizonara on the label and throw some fucking kanji on there or whatever. Yeah, like, look, two things. One, that is tater bait. That's some tater baity bullshit. And two, it's weirdly like Orientalist, like vaguely like exoticism. Like you're selling your product not based on both the fact that Japanese whiskey is big, but also on the fact that it's like exotic. Like, it's bullshit marketing, and it fucking kind of tickles the edges of weirdly ethnic marketing, I think. But if you do it well, it's good. If you do it well, it's good. If you don't, then you're just trying to sell shit because you're trying to jump on the Japanese fucking bandwagon. And that's a little weird. So, whatever. That's my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. It's all about the wood. Exactly. Oh shit! Really? I've definitely never seen the wheat white dog. Oh, thank you, 2-Bit. Yeah. Oh, for the Glendalough. You know, I like the Glendalough. I really do. So if you're saying if you don't particularly like the Glendalough, like that's fair. That's fair. I loved it. I thought it was really good. I thought it was one of the best whiskeys I've ever had. So I guess now I look like a little bit of a hypocrite, but whatever. Hey, thank you, Cheech. I appreciate it. Oh, really? Really? It's that bad? Fuck. I'll have to tell him to send some of it to me. I'll drink it. You know me. I don't give a fuck. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Britcher. I'm sorry. That sucks. Ooh. That's weird. I mean, that's kind of fun. Oh, man. Okay. Hold up. I'll come back to the teak wood. But this rye mash is not what I was expecting. This is much more fruity. This is way more like Peachios than I was expecting. Yeah, like Peachios and green apple. A little bit of raisin there, though. There's a little bit of like a raisiny grapey kind of thing. Oh, shit, it was? That was actually the correct answer? Oh, that's fucking awesome. I love it. It's fairly low rye, 51%. And to be fair, they may have taken a very like heads or hearts forward cut rather than a tails cut, which, yeah. So they may have tried to like cut out that spicy rye a little bit. Yeah, this is super peachy. It's meaty though. It's got like a meaty, almost sulfury kind of smell to it. Yeah, nearly sulfury, which I kind of like actually. It's not what I was expecting, but I kind of like it. Finish, the teakwood finish. Okay. See, I mean, that's cool though. I like that. I like that people are experimenting with other kinds of wood. Whistle Pig is generally overpriced bullshit, but that's kind of nice that they're experimenting with wood. So that's cool. Don't get me wrong, I like Whistle Pig. I like their younger products more so than their overpriced horseshit products. So whatever. Take it how you will. Oh, don't worry, dude. I'm like 10 or 11 deep at this point. Oh, I guess so. But you can hang out with us. That's always fun. All right, I'm going to get a little taste. That's different. That's different. I like it. I like it. It's really good, actually. It's not exactly what I was expecting, but yeah, it's not what I was expecting at all. I'm going to do a full video on this, not tomorrow, but the next day. But little preview, this was not what I thought it was going to be. It's very barnyardy. It's super, super hay-like. Earthy, hay, kind of like a muddy graininess mixed with that super peach forward green apple kind of, or not even green apple. Yeah, like super fruity. And like here's the thing though. Rye can run super fruity, raisiny, pruny, maybe even the peach and the stone fruit. So I'm not surprised at that, but I was thinking this was going to have more spice. This is weird. I like it, but it's not what I was expecting. Yeah. This is cool. 2-Bit, thank you so much for this. I really do appreciate it. This is awesome. Yeah, they really could. Eric Parton brings up a good point. It's super dense. That's the thing though, right? Like you kind of need wood that is relatively permeable to get whiskey interaction. You need something, and I mean that's why you char a barrel, right? It opens up the creases a little bit more. I mean, I'm not a cooper. I don't know exactly every single fucking thing about how this works, but you need a permeable wood. So would you have to either really heavily char teak, or would you need it to sit for a really, really long time? I don't know. I don't know how that would work. Hey, Spence finally poured some. What did you pour, Spence? What'd you pour? Don Holland. Hey, Don. How you doing, my man? Okay, but back to Buffalo Trace. So Buffalo Trace is actually, even the base product is super hard to find in Wisconsin. It's kind of bullshit. It has gotten to the point that we are it is so fucking annoying because every single person who walks into our store asks for Blanton's or Buffalo Trace. And it's I feel like we should have Buffalo Trace available for people, and then we have to tell them we don't. It's ridiculous. The allocation is getting stupid. I understand like, obviously, it's gonna be hard to find the BTAC, and it's gonna be hard to find the Pappy and all that bullshit. But when you get to the point where your base product, your middle of the line product, is no longer available, that is fucking stupid. And I know it's not Buffalo Trace's fault entirely. Like, it's a lot of it is distribution. That's fine. It's distribution. I get it. But fucking A. It's getting ridiculous, man. Like, and here's the thing, like, all those minis that Erica has been giving me, this is actually the one that came out of that Ice Cube for the Advent video. All those minis, this is the extent of Buffalo Trace we get in Wisconsin. We get minis. We don't even get fifths. Like, we just get minis. And actually, I shouldn't even say Wisconsin. I mean southeast Wisconsin. Because if you drive an hour and a half west to Madison, you can get Buffalo Trace all day. Distribution, man. It's fucking stupid. Oh, it was the Samurai. You know what? Here's my thing. Fuck Boss Hog. All right? Fuck Boss Hog. I know I never had the Black Prince or whatever. I know people liked that one. Maybe it was good. But the editions I've had have been bullshit. And they're charging $500 for them. And they're like, oh, we're trying to preempt the secondary market or whatever bullshit they say. No. Fuck Boss Hog. Fuck Boss Hog. Boss Hog is some goddamn bullshit. You're taking a decent rye whiskey, you're running it through the ringer, and it comes out as some goddamn bullshit. All right? To be fair, if you like Boss Hog, I'm sorry. Drink Boss Hog if you like it. Don't worry. I'm not going to judge you. If you enjoy Boss Hog, that's fine. But I just don't see the point. I just don't see the point. It's ridiculous. And it's overpriced, and it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You took a rye whiskey and you turned it into something that didn't taste like rye whatsoever. That's my opinion. That's my opinion anyway. Yeah. No, I know. It's the same thing here in Milwaukee, is that the restaurants buy up the whole allocation. Yeah, no, for sure. Distribution's fucking weird. We'll get stuff that they'll never see in Kentucky, but we don't see stuff that should be a base product everywhere else in the world. Hey! I'm glad. Get on home. Get a drink. Or not. You know, whatever you feel like doing. Two-bit, I love you. That's awesome. It took me a second to get it. But yeah, okay. No, and I don't dislike Whistle Pig as a brand. I really don't. As much as I am coming off as a curmudgeonly angry fuck right now, I do like Whistle Pig. Like, yeah, some of the Whistle Pig products are good. Piggyback. Where the fuck is that? I don't even know where it is. I really like Piggyback. Maybe I'm the only one, but I really like Piggyback. Their high-end shit, I don't give a fuck about. Fuck Boss Hog, fuck the 18-year-old, fuck the 15. Anything that they're charging, you know, all this except this super high price for, fuck that shit. I don't get it. I don't get it. I would rather buy a cheap rye that tastes like a fucking rye than spend all this money so I can jack off over my goddamn Boss Hog that cost me $500 goddamn dollars. Like, what the fuck? I don't give a shit. But whatever. Yeah, no, I feel you. Yes, no, exactly. They're trying to make the money. They and the distributors are making the money. But to be fair, the secondary market is some bullshit. So, whatever. Oh, Ohio gets all the Weller? Huh. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, we can make somebody asked about the nearest Benny's. Benny is pretty close. It's about an hour away. We can always make a run down there. It's not the worst. So, yeah, it is still pretty goddamn expensive. I mean, I like it though. It tastes like fucking rye, so that's nice. No, I haven't. But yeah, so all right, I've gone on a rant ripping on Buffalo, or not Buffalo, Whistle Pig. Buffalo too. Buffalo Trace is silly, but I actually like their white dog, so that's nice. All right. We are coming up on an hour and 20. So I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for joining in on the impromptu, somewhat day drinking stream. We will be back tomorrow. Erica and I are doing the eggnog stream. It's a night of eggnog, 8 p.m. Central, which is 9 p.m. Eastern. Make sure to show up. Come hang out. Have a good time. We're going to do some holiday shit. So everybody have a good night. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Like the video on your way out if you haven't already. And subscribe because we appreciate it. And stay very, very rotten.